Welcome, everybody. This is the Bouncer Chronicles. I'm your co-host, El Oso.
You got Big Chewy in the house saying what's up.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Brandon.
Hey, what's going on? This is Popeye.
All right. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good so far.
Another day, man.
All right. We're going to go straight to something that occurred not long ago.
Very touchy subject.
Yeah. I mean, and what I'm talking about is that Uvalde school shooting that happened. Yeah, too many victims, especially the being minors.
And especially for the amount of police presence that was there at the time.
Oh, we're going to talk about all of that. You know, it's very unfortunate what happened.
Before we do that, want to send our condolences to the families.
Yes.
Everyone that's lost. You know, I can only imagine how difficult that would be, especially for the parents that did show up and could literally fucking hear the gunshots going off while the cops just stood around. I can only imagine how difficult that was for them.
Yeah, because I mean they were actually parents that wanted to go in and get their kids.
Yeah, I seen videos of people just telling the cops to get out of the way. They'll go in there if they're not going to go in there. Like, that's heartbreaking. Like, if you don't want to do anything, I don't need a gun. I don't need a vest. I will go in there. And like the cops still tell them, "Nah, you can't come in there." Like,
well, shit, I feel like we should start at the beginning first, man. Because let's face it, anybody that's got the mentality you shoot a loved one, like they said he shot his grandmother, that's I don't know, man.
That's just twisted, man.
Yeah.
So he killed his grandma at the house before he went to the school.
No, she lived, bro.
She lived.
She's still alive. She's still in UC in intensive care, but she's still there. She's still alive.
Oh wow.
She got shot in the head. But
from what I read, he actually shot her in the side of the face, and it went in her jaw and blew basically all her teeth, everything out.
Yeah.
And she was stabilized, but the doctors are saying that she'd probably never be able to speak again.
Wow.
Man. And then I guess there was a couple lies that were like...
Yeah, the first reports...
They're saying there was a security that got shot. There was no security.
That got gunned down.
Yeah, that got gunned down. Didn't happen.
He did make contact. Well, I don't know if he made contact, but there was a school officer around the area when he initially was making his way to the school. That's what I read in multiple reports, but he wasn't there when the shooter actually started shooting.
So my understanding from what I saw, I don't know if it's true or not, that his car broke down, like down the road from the school.
He didn't know how to drive.
Oh, yeah, he crashed it.
Yeah, he did not know how to drive.
He crashed into a ditch, I believe is what it said.
Yeah, it was a pickup truck.
Yeah.
You could actually see it on the reports.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
And
so that part was true.
He drove it into a ditch. He couldn't get it out, so he just walked the rest of the way to the school.
So you're telling me a dude walked with an AR?
Fully armored suit.
I don't know. Well, hold on about that. There was a lot of dispute about that. A lot of people said he had he was fully armored, but then there was another report saying that it was just the plates. All he had was
no. The video shows that he had that the cover, the plates going up above his neck.
Oh shit!
Covering having the video. I saw that video. I mean, he was fully armored. He had a full armored suit on. But I mean, oh yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to see it, man, because an armored suit, shit's heavy, dude.
Yeah.
From what I saw.
For him to be walking.
I'm that kid or that
How small he was, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, but my understanding of it was that when he crashed that pickup, he wasn't too far from the school itself.
Wasn't he only like
down
a
the
block
street.
or two?
Down the street.
He was down the street.
Literally, yeah. He was maybe, I don't know. I would think the way the videos I've seen, I might like 500 feet. It's just down the street on the corner. He was like right there. I mean, it wasn't far at all.
What about the report saying that he made contact with 2 police officers before he got to the school? Was that a lie?
No, that's what I told you. There was a school police that they said they were alleging he made contact with. They don't know if that's true or not because he still made it into the school, and that officer actually left. And then when the shots started and they heard, it went over the radio saying there was a shooting, he ended up coming back.
No, wow. So then he did everything that he did. And what was it like? What, 20 minutes before the cops went in? They didn't even go in, right?
The reports were that they were about 45 minutes from the initial time that he went in until that's the last report I saw, which was a few days ago.
But I thought they were standing outside for 20 minutes before they actually went into the school.
More
I
time.
think it was more than that.
Yeah.
Because there were parents that said they got there and they stood around for 20 to 30 minutes waiting for them to go in, and those police officers were already there. Yeah.
So they could have been there for almost an hour.
Well, that's what they said. Like the whole ordeal was like a little bit over an hour and a half or something like that.
Roughly. I mean, they were not going in. They were a whole bunch of officers were there. I think they were deputies, and they're saying that the ones that went in were the Border Patrol Special Tactic Team went in,
which were off duty.
Which were off duty. Yeah.
So how many guys actually went into the school? Was it the 2 or was it more?
There was supposedly 19 in the hallways, just waiting for the word to go in, just basically standing there listening to the shots ring out until or at least one of them came in and said, "Screw it, I'm going in." You know?
Yeah, he from what I read, he pretty much, what is that called when they don't listen?
They don't listen, bro.
No. There's a fucking word. Oh, Popeye?
Non-compliant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't comply to their commanding officer or whatever.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, given the situation, I don't understand why any of the 19 that were fully armored and really ready to go didn't make that decision on their own. You know?
That's that. What is it? What would it be? A chain of command? But, I mean, this is not just any type of shooting. This was a school shooting. This was an elementary school shooting.
They're saying that they had training a week prior.
Yeah, the one that was in charge of the situation did, like a week before, right?
Had a training for specifically for that reason.
For active shooters.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, there's procedures to everything, man. Like, we never know what's going on with the chain of command, and this is not defending anyone's actions because I disagree on a lot of things. But at the same time, there's a level of action that you take upon yourself to carry out your duty as, whether it be a police officer, whether it be military, it doesn't matter. There's a chain of command, you follow orders and whatnot, but every situation is given circumstances where you can act on it knowing, certain details, and you carry out your duty because, like, I get it. It doesn't matter what situation, whether it be with adults or children like this one. It sucks, dude. But the way I've always viewed things is, we're adults. We've already made our mistakes and whatnot in this fucking world, and we'll make many more. But children, dude, children are the last bit of innocence we have left in this fucking planet. Yeah. And no one took any action. Like, even though, I wasn't there or whatnot, like, I would definitely like to know a little bit more understanding to give or shed some light to the families that like you guys were saying, dude, the parents were willing to go in with nothing to get their kids. I mean, shit, I would.
Yeah,
Like, I'm sorry, if I was there, yeah, I don't know, man. It sucks, dude. It's fucking horrible.
I mean,
Fuck, it sucks. It's horrible.
He chose the most vulnerable place in the world. I mean, an elementary school. You know, he knew nobody was gonna be able to shoot back,
Fight back.
nothing. I mean, what? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I want to say what went through his head, but that's just
Honestly,
irrelevant now. That's just
that's irrelevant. Like, that motherfucker, like, is gonna burn in hell forever, dude. What he did was fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I completely agree. I think any human being that decides to hurt a child, you should fucking burn. Lack of an
better words
explanation or anything, dude. You should burn in any way possible. I don't care what your excuse is. But the thing is that, like, outside of everything, we had to. In any situation, you got to dig deeper, man. Like, you got to never get over the pain, because the pain should be a driving factor to find out more facts and more truths. But, like, where did everything go wrong with the kid?
I mean, there are reports that he was bullied. There was.
I don't think that's an excuse.
No. I'm not justifying it.
No, nothing is justified. Fuck that, because there's no justification for what that individual did. I don't care to name that individual, because that motherfucker should not get any type of hype at all.
Yeah.
That fucking person was just someone that did something horrible. But, like, yeah, you're right. Bullying is not an excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but it's a factor in everything, the way whether you want to look at it or not, man. Because just because you're strong-minded doesn't mean someone else is. Just because we're human, everyone here, we got the same organs and everything, doesn't mean we function the same. Is that justification for everything? Fuck no.
No,
dude.
not at all.
You should burn for every action you decide to take. You're a fucking human. I don't care if you're a kid or what. You're human. You're your own human being.
Yeah,
What you decide, you fucking burn for. But everything stems from something, dude.
Yeah.
Now, this stemmed from something, and someone that didn't deserve anything but being fucking loved and cared for paid for it. Why?
Yeah.
From my understanding, honestly, you can cry bullying all you fucking want, but that motherfucker had issues way before this shit happened.
No, and there you go, dude. So, those issues, where they stem from.
Who knows? But there are pictures of this guy carrying around a bag of, like, dead cats. Like, he was, like, psychotic from the get-go.
Right, dude.
And like, how come nobody reached out to help this motherfucker?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. There's always a cause. Now, is that the cause of justification? Fuck no. I will never say that.
He was living with his grandparents. A week early, he left. He got mad with his mother. They got into a big fight. And this is the reports. These are articles they're showing that he moved into his grandparents' house because his mom cut the internet.
Well, not just that. They were also saying that the mother is a pretty heavy drug addict, which they haven't confirmed or anything, but it's like it's the word out there.
I mean, get into a fight with your mom just because you cut the internet. Shit.
Yeah, but see, that's what makes it more horrible. It's like, all right, you had shit going on with your parents. You weren't liking it. You moved out. Your grandparents took you in, and your way of repaying them is a fucking bullet to the face.
Yeah, because they took him to a birthday party because he had just turned 18, and they took him to some restaurant to celebrate his birthday, just to try to show him that he's still loved. His grandparents still love him, but it's like, dude, the hell. What went through your head the moment you shot your grandma? It's like, what the fuck were you doing? Or what did they tell you? Or,
Yeah, like, what caused you to be that pissed off at your grandparents that you decided it was a good idea to just pop one off?
And your grandmother.
Oh, your grandmother, that's what I'm saying.
Bro, there's nothing other than the love of your grandparents, man.
Honestly, I think we're giving too much attention to this motherfucker. What
Yeah.
he did was
Yeah.
fucking garbage. Fuck that motherfucker. I want to know, like, what everyone wants to know. Why the fuck didn't the fucking police go in sooner?
Oh, hold on. Listen, before we get into that, what I want to know is how this motherfucker had the money to pay for those modified weapons.
2 ARs
Because they
and
were
more than 1,600 rounds.
yeah, and not to mention they didn't look like your run of the mill ARs either. They looked like they were built up. You know, like they had
Modifications.
yeah,
to it?
modifications.
They had just bought them though. He had just bought them.
That's what I'm saying though. Can you, like, Papa? Can you that know about about more or less about the price of what it costs to soup up a weapon?
It's actually pretty cheap.
You think you'd
It
afford to
depends.
get 2 of those motherfuckers right before your 18th birthday on a Wendy's fucking salary?
No.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Where the
I mean,
fuck?
you know, also depending on what it is the individual does and shit. Like what I'm looking at a post right now, what he supposedly had. Yeah, it's a very well known company, and I mean one of them themselves is running what 1,800. That's for one.
That's
You had
I'm
what,
saying.
2?
Yeah,
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
2. You looking at
you can literally build these in parts.
right,
and
but
it's way cheaper
Yeah,
that way.
this company doesn't sell it in parts. So
Oh, okay.
I can tell you the company, they don't sell it in parts.
Mm.
You know, no, dude. But at the same time, I don't know the details. I don't know his bills. I don't
And he
know.
bought extra,
you gotta pay.
how do you call it? Extra capacity mags?
Yeah,
He,
that too.
he
So-
bought a bunch of them for that.
I mean, you gotta, and we're just talking about the weapons alone. We're not talking about the plates that he had, the amount of ammo, the extra magazines, all that shit. It's gotta add up, bro.
Right.
Something that
'Cause I
we in
think
the working class are not gonna fucking be able to buy in two freaking different shopping sprees. You know?
Right.
Maybe that's why he shot his grandma. Maybe
I mean,
used a card.
It could
used,
be.
Used,
no.
you
There's,
took the funds from that.
there's a
Maybe
lot
I
of
don't know.
there's a lot of details we don't know.
No, from the purchase history that they supposedly looked into, they said he bought that on the 17th and the 20th of May. That was like a whole week and a half before the whole shooting happened, bro. So
I
he
don't
shot
know.
his grandma the day of. It's not like he like shot her and took her shit and was like, all right, let's buy this. No, dude. Like he had that shit.
It's I don't know, man. That's fucking intense.
Well, I'm pretty ignorant when it comes to the news and everything. But when this shit happened, I literally started reading up on every little fucking thing I could. Because, like I said, you can't just trust one. You got to look at them all and sort of compile everything that's similar. And that's just what it comes down to, is everything that seems the same is got to be more or less reliable, right?
Yeah. And, from what you just showed me, also,
I'm just showing
it's just,
Popeye
it's just a
an
body
image
plate.
of supposedly the armor that he was using.
No, it's not armor. I mean, it is armor. Let me correct myself, but it's a plate that goes in front and the back.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what I meant.
Easily accessible to anyone for, safety, not for any of this bullshit that this individual pulled.
No.
Because in the video that I see, when he was going into the school, he had something going up his neck in the
Yeah,
back.
it looks like a sweater or something.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, I mean,
And the other thing is that they, everybody's concerned with security at schools right now, even before the shooting. But they were saying that the back door was propped open.
That was a lie.
No, that was actually true. It was propped open, and that supposedly the teacher closed it, but it didn't lock.
Oh, okay.
That's what they're claiming now. Originally, they did say a teacher propped it open, and that's how he slipped in.
I thought I
Texas
understood that was a
heat, man.
false
Come
report.
on.
I understood that was a false report. The fact that there was a door propped open.
Because I've seen a few reports that it was open, but that they did close it, but didn't shut.
It wasn't actually locked. Like he still had access to get in. That's what I understood from the article.
I mean, he did have a weapon. He could have just shot the window and opened it through the inside.
No, it depends on the lock mechanism, bro.
Depending on the window too,
Yeah,
because they got a lot of that wired mesh inside that window between the two plates, between the two glasses, and that shit's hard to
Not to mention that usually outer doors have the windows high up where you can't just reach in and reach the doorknob.
Yeah, what they're saying that they're talking about demolishing the school now because they don't want nobody to. There's going to be too many harsh memories in that school, so they're going to try to demolish it and build another one or do something with it.
Fuck the harsh memories, bro. I want to know what's going to happen to the chief that made that decision, bro. Because from my understanding, he was about to be sworn into the city council today.
He's still going to do it.
Yeah, I know they're still going to do it. They're just not going to.
But I mean,
publicize it as much.
Yeah.
He took responsibility about not going in quick enough.
Yeah, but
fast enough.
The thing is, he's trying to say that he believed it morphed from a active shooter situation to a hostage situation. And I don't understand how that happens when you had multiple students inside while this motherfucker was in there shooting, calling 911, saying, "Hey, he's still out here fucking shooting." Plus, you have the 19 officers in there hearing the shots, bro.
Nobody went in, bro.
And how the fuck are you going to sit here and try to claim that you didn't know he was still shooting that entire time?
He wasn't there. He wasn't there. Remember, he was saying that, when I wasn't there. I don't know what was going on. And it's like, the fuck is, the reports, people are talking to you what's going on minute by minute, second by second.
Yeah, but he wasn't there. Neither was the fucking guy that went in there and shot the motherfucker.
Yeah, and he's still it wasn't just his kid. I think his wife was on scene too when she called him and said, "Hey, this shit's going on," and he fucking booked it out of there.
Oh, I mean the guy that actually shot
the one that took the killer out. Yeah.
And is it true that he actually he was getting a haircut when he went?
Yeah, that's.
Is that a lie? Is that real?
No, that's by his words too. In an interview that they said that he was in the getting a haircut.
So he got a haircut.
He got text by his wife saying, "Hey, something's going on, such and such place," and that he grabbed the shotgun from the barber shop, and he went with that.
He borrowed the barber's shotgun to head over to the school, and that was the one that went in and took out the shooter.
With his team, though. Well, with a team of the special tactical team.
But we're talking about 3 people because the report said 2 officers gave him cover fire while he went in. And he did get shot, honestly. I don't know if you read that.
Yeah, I did read.
He actually got shot in the process of taking out the shooter.
Mm.
So, I just don't understand why the fuck they waited so long.
Yeah, that's like I was commenting to Brandon earlier that, chain of command and all, it's all well and good. But at what point, when you're sitting there fully armed, do you not just say, you know what, fuck this dude. This dude's nuts. Like, I'm not listening to this shit.
I saw videos of parents pleading to the police officers. Like, do you have children? Do you have kids?
They were being tackled outside to avoid them to go into school.
Yeah, there was physical altercations between the officers and the parents trying to go in.
That is insane to me. I understand that they were trying to protect them as well, but these parents gave no fucks. Their kids are in there. Like, they have to take that into consideration, man. Like, I don't give a fuck if you're telling me not to go and that is my child's school, dude.
Yeah, but
the only way you're gonna stop me is fucking putting me in the backseat of a fucking.
But it's like
taking me to jail.
It's what Popeye said. It's what Popeye said. There's ways to do it, and unfortunately, those procedures were done. I guess slow. I guess not. The orders didn't go through right away, or that's the thing.
Well, Popeye did mention what makes us human, man. Dude, we're humans, man.
That's all I'm saying,
the fact that your humanity should have fucking led you in front. Kicked in and said, fuck this chain of command shit. I'm going in. Like that being in that kind of situation, I feel like you shouldn't have fucking waited this long.
If it was me, I would have gone in. Doesn't matter.
And see, that's the thing. The whole miscommunication bullshit where he said he thought it was the chief thought it was hostage situation. Or there's no fucking way. Let's just be honest. That shit was out the window because there was multiple sources saying, "Hey, this shit's still going on." But in those classes that he supposedly took, just weeks prior, it specifically mentions if it's an active shooter situation, fuck all else. Your first objective is to take out the shooter, and then tend to the wounded and getting everybody out.
Yeah, yeah.
And like that was like the number one thing they mentioned about that, the process of how to handle an active shooter. And this motherfucker's over here saying, "No, I thought it was a hostage situation." Get the fuck out of here.
But so I understand they're no longer being compliant to the investigation
because they said he was barricaded, that he was barricaded, that he was I know, but that was a report that they supposedly had gotten. That's why they weren't going in, because he was barricaded. So he was that's it. He was not going to get no more victims, but he was still shooting.
Yeah, he was still.
It was not a barricade. It was not a barricade. It was more of an active shooter still.
Yeah, like he just literally. They said he was barricaded, but he walked into the classroom and started shooting.
Yeah, yeah.
They called it a barricade because they couldn't get into the classroom right away. Like, how does that make any kind of sense?
Yeah, I mean, that's what he said.
All I know is with the fact that why aren't they being compliant anymore? Why did they refuse to fucking step back and not comply to the investigation anymore?
Because at first I feel like what do you want to call them?
And then but he did legally buy those weapons.
Yeah, well, that's a fucked up thing. I think
they were all up and up.
Texas has a law when they have a law, but I still don't know how he got around it. Yeah, I read somewhere that Texas has
he just turned 18 and went for it.
No, allows you the ability to have buy a weapon at the ages between 18 and 21, if depending on your circumstances.
Motherfucker looked like a Night Stalker and still went in and they still sold them the weapons.
Yeah. And I don't know, bro. It's just all kinds of fucked.
Yeah, I fucking hate touching on this shit.
And then, was it 19? 19 kids? 19.
Yeah,
two teachers.
That was the other thing. One of the most fucking tragic things I read was that right now they decided to investigate, even, really actually probe what the fuck happened.
FBI's doing that.
Because one of the students could have survived if they hadn't waited so long.
No, she
bled out to death.
Yeah, bled to death. Yeah.
So it's like,
because they waited too long.
Mm-hmm. So it's like, what the fuck, bro?
I don't know. It's a fucking very rough situation.
But on the other side, I don't know if you read about the other kid, the other young girl that actually literally sat there and smeared herself in her friend's blood and pretended to be dead while this motherfucker was out there shooting.
More than a few did that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That is fucking horrific and sad as fuck to think about.
Having to do that. Can you imagine? Having
a child to think like that. Like, why the fuck would a child have to think like, dude, if I cover myself in blood, he might think I'm dead. Like, that is mortifying, dude, honestly.
Not just blood, bro. Your friends, your fellow students' blood.
And now it's a whole fucking how do you call it, like a mess at the.
It's a clusterfuck, bro.
Yeah, no, but I mean that now they're trying to regulate not the Second Amendment, but they're trying to regulate, weapons, how to sell, how to make, how to distribute, everything now.
Yeah, but so speaking on that, and I don't want to change subject or anything, but how come the fact that someone actually prevented a mass shooting 4 days ago in West Virginia that didn't make headline news?
Yeah.
She killed a shooter before he could shoot.
Before he could do a mass shooting.
Yeah, before he can do a mass shooting, but that didn't make head news.
No, nobody cares about that.
Yeah.
Because that's the appropriate way to handle shit.
Yeah, because the person that stopped this guy from unleashing on a basically innocent crowd was the fact that she legally was able to carry a weapon. She had her weapon on her and saw the shit start to go down, and she took the dude out.
That doesn't make news, man.
It doesn't. But I don't know.
The thing with all that, like, my heart goes to anyone that's lost anyone to gun violence or any type of violence, stabbings, drunk drivings, anything. I'm so sorry for what you go through, what you've been through, and the pain you live with.
See,
but the minute that you attach your personal agenda to a tragedy as this or something as horrific as this to push your ideals. And this is to any government official. If you do that, in my personal opinion, you're a piece of shit.
Oh, they
agree.
did not
You are now utilizing something for your personal gain, whether you want to say, oh, no, I'm just trying to protect people. No, you're not. Because what about the other hundreds of people that get shot in gun violence in Chicago, New York, California, every fucking day? You don't say a word. But all of a sudden, something like this, you want to stand up and say, oh, let's stop guns, let's do this. You know what? Save me the bullshit.
Yeah,
You're trying to push an agenda. I get it. And to anyone that suffered pain because of this, I'm sorry. This is not an attack on you. I fucking feel for you. I've lost my family, my friends to the same shit. And it fucking hurts. And it's always going to hurt. Does it get easier? Fuck no, it doesn't. Is it wrong? Fuck yes, it's wrong. It is. It doesn't. I don't care how you twist it. It is wrong. But to sit there as a politician and be like, oh my God, I'm going to stand for you. I'm going to fucking take guns away. Fuck you. How fucking dare you? If that was the case, oh yeah, we've done real good with the fucking war on drugs. We've done real good with the war on alcohol. We've done real good with DUIs. I had an uncle killed by a fucking drunk driver. Where the fuck were you?
Yeah.
I've had plenty of friends get killed by drunk drivers. Where the fuck were you then? I didn't matter, right? But only stand up when it's something big and it's on TV and you want to show your fucking face. Like, get out of here, dude. Leave those family alone. They're in fucking pain. If there's some way to solve it, please, let's do it. But if you're trying to take away the rights of other people and their rights to protect their fucking family, you're fucking wrong, dude. I'm sorry. And that's my personal opinion. Everyone can have their own.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
It's just,
and let's be real. Who are you really hurting when you go after the Second Amendment? You're hurting the people that are following the rules, following, the law, and have them to protect themselves.
Yeah, because it's like what I have always said is like, here, let me get that right. Guns don't kill people. People kill. They're the ones.
That's the thing, dude. It's the human being causing the action. Same with the DUI. Same with drug dealing. Same with gang violence. It's the human being causing the fucking action. And that's the thing is that I know a lot of people that I've talked to before, because I hate talking about shit like this, politics, religion. It all falls in the same, because no matter what, you can't make everyone happy. And I get it.
Oh, nobody.
I fucking get it, dude. And everyone has the right to be angry. You fucking do. You have that right to be mad and fucking scream and demand justice. You do. Every fucking day. Don't ever stop fighting. As long as we think of everything clearly. Now, at times we can't because we're in fucking pain. We're angry. We're frustrated. We just lost someone and you just want something fucking done. But think about this. The more we give up, eventually you're going to have nothing. And then you're going to be sitting there. Now what?
Yeah.
Now what? And then everything's going to be worse than the shit we're going through.
Well, I just don't understand. And I'm not knocking on anybody, but when are we going to actually just wake up and realize this isn't a gun problem? This is a mental health problem.
It is, man.
It's what it comes down to. Because let's face it, right now we're in this in this spot where some people are fighting over random shit that has nothing, that has no grounds. Like there's I don't want to put anybody on blast or anything. It's all mental, man. Why do they always have to target, the Second Amendment? It's like there was obviously something wrong with this motherfucker way before he did this. All right, and it had nothing to do with guns. It had nothing to do with the video games.
Yeah, but honestly, at the same time, there's just sick fucking people, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's about mental health. It's got nothing to do.
Couple weeks prior to the Boston shooting, or not the Boston shooting. What was that motherfucker that literally went to the convenience store and shot colored people?
Yeah.
Oh, that grocery store over there? Yeah.
That was fucked up.
That motherfucker recorded himself on Twitch, bro.
Yeah, I know. He live streamed it.
Yeah, he live streamed
it. Who the fuck does that? And you know what? I saw some of those comments, and that shit fucking pissed me off, where people were like, this guy should have waited for a Black Lives Matter movement. Like, who the fuck would say some fucking shit like that? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, we already got enough shit going on, and literally fucking weeks after that shit happens, this happens. Like, that's fucked up, man.
Dude, and that goes to show right there, it's a human fucking issue, bro. It's like anything else, you know, DUIs, all this. Yeah, well, you as a human fucking being decided to get drunk and get behind the fucking wheel. Your car did not, out of anywhere, decide to take off and run into someone. Same thing like these fucking pieces of shit or whatever fucking happened to them. They, at one moment, disconnected and decided to do something fucking horrific. Does mental health justify what they did? Fuck no.
No, yeah, that's
not at all. But the thing that we're trying to say is that all this shit stems from something. And what is it? It's not the first thing that pops out in front of you because it's that easy to point at. It's not. And again, you know, if we want to talk about, okay, there's no point to guns. Look at every government official. I can point out every single Secret Service individual around them and their kids. So if you're telling me that guns don't protect people, then why do they get to choose what we get to do to protect our families, but they get to fucking protect their families to every point possible?
Yeah.
Why?
No,
but they won't say that, though, as a politician. They won't say, hey, I got 20 fucking bodyguards around me and my kids. No, they won't.
Oh, well, here's the thing. It's like you want to regulate what I get to choose to defend my family with while you sit there and wait for over an hour and a half to protect my kids for me? Fuck you.
It's wrong, dude.
So I'm supposed to feel confident enough to give up my weapons because you're going to take care of what needs to be taken care of, right? And then you sit here and fucking waste everybody's time and fucking cause bigger casualties because you're a fucking bitch. That's what it comes down to. I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's some fucking... And I hate that we had to talk on this shit, dude. And I hate the fact that we even have to speak on this shit. But, you know, the reality is this shit fucking happens. And we as a fucking people, as a community, need to fucking, like, step up too, man. Like, we have to help each other, man. Like, what's going on with them doing the Second Amendment? That's fucking wrong, dude. We all know that shit's wrong. We have to fucking protect ourselves. And with that lady stopping that, like, that showed it. But no one wants to talk about it.
Yeah.
Because if it's no one's agenda.
Because I did see an article for that day that there was a mom that actually slipped through the human barricade of cops that were not letting people in to the school. There was just one lady that did, well, maybe more, but they had a report on this that she actually made it into the school while there was an active shooter in the school, and grabbed her two kids and ran out. I mean, and the only reason she made it in is because she just slipped through the cracks to made it into the school. And it's like,
she only took her two kids. She didn't take more.
Well, I mean,
it's like by the time you get outside, of course, you gotta fear. She was probably fearing for her kids.
Her kids were her priority right now.
And I do understand that.
And I mean,
but once you get your kids out to safety, you're gonna get caught, bro. You know, we're like, you don't know if she got out and maybe tried to go back, and at that point it was just too much for her to slip through again. Like, I think it was a fucking miracle that she slipped through the first time.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of things that need to be answered by officials, man, and there really is. And if
but they're not cooperating no more for us to get any answers,
right?
Man.
Like why? Why that?
Because there was too many mistakes made.
Yeah. Then man up, fucking own up to the mistakes you made, and if that cost your job, that cost your job. You failed to carry out your duties as that official. It's that simple. I'm sorry you decided to take the steps that you took, and it cost this. You're not fit for the position that you're in. It's that simple.
Exactly.
Yes. Now, was it a simple task? Fuck no.
Fuck no.
It is a horrifying situation for anyone, even the most hardened individuals. But you failed, and you should be removed. And to any official or anyone that listens to this, I was a little pissed off earlier, but whatever. Look, if you're an official, or you know someone that's an official, tell them to think right, man. To really think about the community, to really think about the people, to really think about who it is that they're standing up for or fighting for or whatever it is. Not just do something that's going to get them fucking TV time or get them more popular votes or whatever it is. Do the goddamn right thing, man.
They swore to.
It falls on everything. It falls with drugs. It falls with fucking everything, dude.
Yeah, because they swore to protect the community.
Dude, they swore an oath. Every official swears an oath, man, and just do your goddamn job.
See, I don't know where I think I sent a text message to you guys saying I hope that they fucking wake up in nightmares hearing those kids dying.
It's only
because they were just sitting out there doing nothing. I mean, I hope they fucking never forget that day. And they have fucking nightmares of the kids crying, dying in that school.
I don't wish that upon anyone.
I do.
I don't, man.
The sad thing is, those parents that were out there are going to.
And that's the thing. And this is what I'm afraid of, is that everything is going to be pulled away from the families, man. Because how many families are mourning, dude? Not just the parents, but the uncles and aunts, sisters,
exactly,
cousins, everything of every single child that was in there.
Teachers.
The teachers, the husbands, the wives, whatever it is, man. I'm afraid that they're going to be pushed to the wayside, and that's it, dude.
Honestly, the way shit's going, I'm pretty sure this shit's going to come to a head, and it's going to hit hard. Because I don't think any one of those parents or anybody in that community is just going to take it lying down.
And they shouldn't.
I hope not, man. I hope they fight for every fucking bit fight till the end, goddammit. Fight.
Yeah, they're already planning on demolishing the school.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I mean, it's like, what the fuck,
What the fuck is that?
That's not going to change anything.
Yeah,
exactly, happened, man.
I mean...
And here's my thing with the whole, look, if you believe in taking guns away, that's your right to believe. I don't stand against you. That's your belief. But that's like saying as soon as regulations like that roll out, every criminal out there is going to be like, hey, you know what? Hey, bro, we need to turn our guns in because that shit's illegal. Yeah. Well, they were already doing shit that's illegal.
Yeah.
So what the fuck is that going to change? Nothing. Not a fucking thing. Because look at weed, dude. Look at weed. What, just now we're realizing, hey, it's just fucking weed, man.
Right.
Jesus Christ. Look how it helps people with cancer. It helps with so many situations. But yet now.
The thing about marijuana, though, the government figured out they can make money off of
exactly.
it now. Now they can fucking make money off of it.
There's a fucking agenda.
Yeah. No,
like,
I totally agree.
You're fucking disgusting, man. And that's what I'm afraid of, is that the families of everyone that's ever suffered are going to get pushed to the wayside, and it's just going to be an agenda for everyone else. And
politics, bro.
It's just
they're
bullshit,
just going to use this horrific fucking tragedy that took place for their agenda. You're absolutely right. They're going to forget about what happened and try doing what they want.
Yes, that's all it's ever been, man. That's all it's ever been. It's a game of chess while everyone else is playing checkers, bro, and just thinking it's a fucking game, dude.
Yeah, because I mean that shooting, the one that lady, it was a lady, right, female,
yes, that
shot that guy that was about to do a mass shooting.
Yeah,
it's like hardly anybody heard about it. I accidentally ran into it, just going through my phone. Yeah, but it's not compared to like the Uvalde shooting. It's like, holy crap, that shit blew up so quick. I mean, yeah, I guess 19 innocent lives, 21 innocent lives got taken away. But I mean, it's like this lady saved
who knows how
a lot of people, a lot of victims. They were going to become victims. Why can't they give them the same airtime for that lady? Who knows who it is? Who is it? Who knows? Oh, but they do know the shooter from Uvalde. Exactly. Everybody knows the name of that shooter. But who's the person that saved all these people over there in West Virginia?
I don't even think she wanted to be named, honestly. I don't know, because they did say the guy that she killed, they threw his name out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They said who he was. They said that he was actually contacted before he started shooting, like in 30 minutes or an hour before he did this shit. Literally said, hey, slow down, there's kids here. And he left and came back with the intent. He came with with an AR-15, I don't know what the fuck, and grabbed it out of his back seat and began to shoot at people. Before he could hit anybody, no one was injured except him, because she shot and killed them before he could do anything.
Yeah.
Did not make news though. Wasn't big headlines because what she did was correct.
Yeah.
And and that sucks. Like that should be up there with that. But right now, what happened is gonna affect all of us in a way that we're not gonna understand, because it like Popeye said, this is chess to them. This is gonna be working towards their fucking whatever they got going on for us.
Their own agenda. Yeah. Yeah, because I mean that like the other shooting that you mentioned, the one in New Jersey, with that guy that went cross state from one side of the state to the other just to go do that shooting in that grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he went to a grocery store knowing that people are literally there to fucking. No one's ever goes to a grocery store thinking they're gonna get shot at. The same thing. No one's ever gonna go to a fucking elementary school and think they're gonna get shot at. Like, you don't think like that. These motherfuckers that do this shit know that. They know people are not gonna be fucking like that.
Pick the most vulnerable place.
Exactly.
Shotgun down the security guard at that grocery store.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A retired police officer.
I don't know if you guys watched the video.
Oh,
He starts shooting people, and
once he got out the car,
he double taps everyone he shoots.
Yeah.
And it's fucking
takes
horrific.
him down and make sure he's down.
Yes, no, and he double taps every single person he shot. He double tapped them
in the head.
Yes, and then he goes and then he runs into a white guy and apologizes to him.
Yeah, he says sorry, dude, and then he skips over him.
He skips over him, lets him live, and then keeps on shooting. Like, that is fucked up. That is fucked up, dude. Like, that racism shit that we have here in this fucking country is fucking ridiculous, man. It's so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't understand that shit. Like, at the end of the fucking day, we are all just fucking humans. I understand we got the pride of the raza. I understand we have fucking black pride, white pride, whatever the fuck it is that you are. I understand that. But at the end of the fucking day, we are all fucking humans. We are all on this fucking earth. Look at the bigger picture. This is a fucking world that we're in, and we're all in it. Why the fuck are we doing this shit to each other? It's fucking stupid. At least that's how I fucking feel. I don't know how anybody else fucking feels like that, man.
I agree.
You know, the day we realize and wake up, like you said, dude, that we're just trying to live our fucking life, whether it be with a family, whether you're trying to achieve to be a millionaire, build your business, or just have a fucking family, or just live your life. Until we actually realize that we're stuck on this fucking planet together and just trying to make the best of it, dude, nothing's going to change. Because at the end of the day, the evil lies within all of us, man. If you can't control it, if you can't see it, if you can't stop it, then I hope God has fucking mercy on your soul, because I could give a shit. If you plan on hurt anyone innocent, you fucking deserve to burn, you know?
Yep.
But until we learn to get along, which is something we've been trying for
decades,
goddamn
forever,
since the beginning of time for us.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be the same thing, man.
I want him to.
I mean, we could be down to sticks and stones and we would still fucking have wars.
Fuck yeah.
We would still kill the innocent. We would still hurt people. We would still do the same shit, but with new items. Why? Because there's a lot of evil that lies in everyone, man, and no one works on getting over that shit or working through it or being a better person or anything. No, dude.
And honestly, now this whole like me shit that's been going on, I don't know if you guys seen, like, if you guys ever watched like a lot of these videos on like the Facebook and TikTok. It's all about me. Like, this me shit is redundant. Like, think about somebody else other than yourself, honestly. Like, for real. Like, this me shit is stupid to me. Like, that's like, oh, be selfish. Be all about you. Like, what the fuck? Why? Care about somebody else. Care about someone that's not you, dude. That selfish shit is the reason why we're here right now. It's not changing anything, dude, being selfish, man. Like, I got to worry about number one. Like, I don't know. I've always felt like, dude, you got to carry more about other people than yourself, because like that, honestly, that's gonna make the difference. Not me worry about me, because we've been doing that forever. It doesn't fucking help anything. I don't know how you guys see that shit.
I agree, dude. Probably the only difference I say is, like, if you want to be selfish, cool. But if it's in the terms of stepping over someone, hurting someone, what did you gain? Nothing. you're just as bad as the other person that possibly hurt you before. You're no better. You're no better than what you were before. You know what I'm saying? If we're trying to be better, if you're trying to be selfish and better yourself, but you're stepping on everyone around you, then are you truly better? Fuck no. Let me tell you, you're not. I know I'm fucking no one to nobody. I get it, but let me tell you, if your gain is fucking else or fucking over everyone else, you didn't gain shit. Yeah, you may sit back in your fancy chair and shit, but you're gonna be alone as fuck. Yeah, I know some like, oh, I'll be alone, but rich as fuck. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You'll probably have more than me. I don't give a fuck because what I have, I'm fucking happy with. Yep. And I know I'm gonna work to have more, but I'm not gonna do it by stepping or fucking over other people.
Yeah, but that also comes down to your perception of being rich. What do you consider being rich?
True, man. True. You know, it's everyone's idea. And, you know, by no means am I saying I'm fucking perfect, dude. I am far from it. Far from it. I'll never admit that I am because I'm not. I would just be fucking ignorant for me to say. But
right.
You can be selfish and still not hurt others, man.
But what's really selfish, though? Selfish is just worrying about you and not other people. That's what I mean.
No, yeah,
selfish,
I get
dude.
you, yeah.
So being worrying about you, I understand that. That is a priority, but being selfish, that's dumb. Like, why? Why be fucking selfish and not, like, that's really, I mean, we have done this forever, guys. Like, we have. Like, that's been since the dawn of time. Why do you think we have fucking races? Like, for real. Because fucking people are selfish. Like, I want my people to be my people. Your people can be your people. Like, the whole fucking, like, people get mad about, what's that shit called? Mixed babies. Like
interracial?
Interracial relationships. People fucking hate on that shit. Like, why? Like, I think that's fucking beautiful. To me.
Dude, and for anyone to think that you're like a perfect race, bro, everyone on this motherfucking planet is mixed.
Everybody.
Yes.
After so goddamn long, if you have one inkling of belief that, oh, I'm a fucking perfect race, like,
or pure,
bro, look at your goddamn fucking bloodline, and I'm sure there's be something there like, oh man, I didn't know that. Yeah, no shit, you didn't know that.
It just
yeah, dude. At the end of the day, again, it doesn't matter what color you are, bro. Like, seriously, how the fuck at this point in life that we're advancing how we are, how are we still focused on color, gender, whatever the fuck you want to talk about? How? Look, I don't care what you want to be at the end of the day. I could give two fucks. I don't care. You have that right. But it's the minute you start pushing your ideals on everyone else and saying, oh no, my way is the right way and the only way, you're just as bad as everyone else. Like, fucking seriously? Yeah. God damn, dude. Like, I don't understand how we're at fucking 2022 and still a racial thing. Is it a racial thing? Is there more to it that we're missing? We're just not fucking paying attention to? Like, shit, who knows? Maybe we are, and we're still fucking just falling behind.
Where are the ignorance?
Like, it just sucks, man. And now look at the shit we're dealing with. Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Hate crimes everywhere.
How?
Fucking shootings at elementary schools.
Like, I just saw a video. I don't know the whole details. I didn't even bother looking to it because it's just another video breaking my heart. It was some high school kids got into a full-on brawl, dude. It's a graduation day. Throwing chairs, like, are you fucking kidding? What is it that's being taught? Or what is it that we're failing at as human beings? That kids are growing up thinking that this is how it is to be. This is how you're fucking tough or a man or fucking whatever it is.
Right.
Like, I don't get it, dude. Where are we failing as a society?
In all aspects, pretty much.
How the fuck is this happening, dude? If you're at home and you're a parent, you're on your fucking phone, get off your goddamn phone and pay attention to your kids.
Talk to your kids.
Pay attention to your wife. Talk to your kids. Do something. Spend a little bit of fucking time with your kids, man. Sometimes that's all they need, dude.
Board game, Scrabble, life,
the dumbest
Monopoly.
The dumbest thing in the world is the most amazing thing to a child. But yet we're attached to a fucking phone, attached to a fucking TV. Like, how, dude? How are we failing? Now, am I saying that's the root of all evil? No, man. There's so much more shit to it. But sometimes we overlook the simplest.
It's the simplest. It's the most easiest thing you could do, and and people don't even do that.
No, because we're so focused on whatever the fuck it is that's the new trend or whatever.
Yeah, because I mean, it's easy. Scrabble, Monopoly, Life, Connect Four, Candyland, Operation, all those board games. It could do wonders to a kid if you pay attention to him and play that.
Or a fucking, even if it's a video game.
Whatever
Xbox. Your
boy
is doing, and for some reason, your only way to connect with your kid at that moment is that video game that you fucking hate so much, and all you do is yell at your kid.
Yeah.
Maybe taking that little bit of time and connecting with your child through that one stupid ass game can make the difference to where you can eventually be outside and doing something different.
Right.
But no, dude, we don't listen. Why, man?
Teach them to ride a bike. Get yourself a bike. Go right around the park.
Hey, and I understand the whole kid things. Like, I have nephews, man, and they're in the stage where they want to be the toughest motherfucker in school. And it's like, damn, where the fuck did you guys get that from?
Right. Like, where is it? Now, I know some people will be like, oh, it's music. Okay, it's not just only music. Oh, it's the TV. Okay, it's not only fucking TV. Yeah. Oh, it's the video games. Oh, come on, man. It's not just the fucking video games. There's so much more embedded in everything, and we don't pay attention to it, man. We always want a quick solution. That's the problem with a lot of the things.
And and I talk to them, and me and their dad, we speak to them like, you can be the toughest fucking kid in school, and it won't fucking matter, dude. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody that you're tough, man. If you know you're fucking tough, you're fucking tough, and it is what it is. You don't have to go out and fucking go fight every fucking kid you want, dude. Like that's just me speaking to my nephews, man. And I speak to my kids like that. Like, you guys don't fucking bully. Like, bullying is fucking horrible, man. Like, my kid has hearing aids, and people make fun on that shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, nah, man. Like that's and she comes crying. Like that is sad as fuck, dude. Like, why? What the fuck, dude? Like, teach your kids a little bit fucking consideration. I tell my kids all the time, don't do that shit. Don't make fun of someone because they're different. You don't know what the hell's going on in their house. Dude, don't make fun of someone because they got ugly shoes or whatever. Like, I talk to my kids like this. Don't do that shit.
Or you never know where you're going to end up down the road. Just because you're a kid right now and you got your parents that are, thank God, able to fucking buy you what it is that you want or you need to look good, doesn't mean once you're an adult, you're going to be in the same shoes, man.
Right.
You might be in the same fucking shoes that person used to make fun of is in. Then what? Then you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm getting picked on. Yeah, it fucking sucks, doesn't it? Is it right? No, it's so wrong. Yeah, no shit, right?
Right.
But I just don't get it, dude. I'm fucking tired of every time I turn on the fucking TV or the news and it's some shit again. Like, why, dude? And whatever, I'm going to touch on it again. It goes back to, it's guns. Now, come on, man. Like, seriously, I get it. We want a solution. I fucking want a solution. I want a solution to so much shit. So much shit, dude. But can we sit there and just point at the simplest fucking thing? Like, no, dude, that's not how it goes, man.
Yeah, and people are always going to fucking point to the simplest solution, though. That's the way we work.
Yeah, dude, but just... I don't know, man. I don't get it, dude.
No.
Is some good sunflower seeds there?
Oh, just a few.
It just, I don't know, dude. It's frustrating, man, because at the end of the day, we lose no matter what, man.
And we do.
We lose.
I feel like we should start moving on, man. It's getting a little too depressing here.
Yeah.
Honestly, this needed to be said, and I hope we release this before any other episodes. And I hope that people can actually hear this, man, because honestly, people do need to hear this kind of thing, man. Like, we need to fucking wake up, and we need to fucking do better. Like, all of us. Not just me, not just fucking Popeye, not just fucking Also, not just Chewy. Like, everyone. Like, fucking be better for someone else other than yourself.
Like, even if you think you're perfect and you do everything
Ain't
right,
nobody fucking
I
perfect,
guarantee
man.
there's one fucking thing that somewhere along the day you're an asshole. I'm sorry, but you are.
You're
Hey,
saying
no,
that
and
at
yeah,
a table
and-
full of it.
Yeah, exactly. And all of
Why
us
are you
have
looking at me for,
established-
man?
and
Don't
all
look
of
at
us-
me.
No, and all of us have established we are assholes. We have known this shit since we worked together, and we always used to fucking bring it up. We're assholes. Doesn't matter. We fucking
Oh, I carried that badge with honor back then because you had to, you know.
Yeah. No, and I understand that, but being an asshole and being a scumbag is like two different things. You know?
Oh yeah,
Like, we're fucking assholes, but we're only assholes to people that fucking ask for that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we went down that.
the one that deserved it.
Like, I am everything anybody says about me. That motherfucker's a straight asshole. He's a fucking piece of shit, whatever. Hey, that motherfucker's the nicest person I ever met in my life. I am everything that anyone says about me, honestly.
Yep.
Because the way I treat you is the way you treat me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it kind of sucks because even with that, it's kind of selfish, man. Like, I only give you what you give me, but you know,
Well, I mean, yeah, like for instance, me. I always right away when I meet somebody, they get my utmost respect. But if they're the way their attitude is towards me, it's like I give them a chance to like rectify, try to adjust their attitude. But it's like if they don't ease up on it, I give them back the same at the same level.
yeah, but that kind of way of thinking is still fucking us, man. Like, why do we always go for an eye type shit? That's literally what the fuck that is.
Your reaction to someone else's fucking attitude changes nothing, dude.
Yeah.
Like, if
yeah.
someone's an asshole to you, you turn around, you're a bigger asshole. Okay, who wins?
Depends on
the. You feel like you won because I was a bigger asshole. He fucking backed
you
down,
never-
or whatever it is. But
I mean,
it's the same shit, dude.
it's like all right.
But that's a double-edged sword.
No,
Yeah,
no,
'cause
no,
that
definitely,
is a
definitely it
double-edged
is.
Because I mean, sometimes that person might be having a bad time. They must have fucking dropped something that they, whatever. All of a sudden they're in a bad mood and they come at me. It's like, dude, I have had moments where like, are you okay? Is everything all right? I go like really mellow. I don't go completely like towards like the same attitude with them. But I'm like, I try to make sure like, hey, because they might be having a bad day. They got told off and they weren't able to release that, anger, and they just saw me, so they're gonna do that to me now. They're gonna release the anger towards me. All right, I have done. It has happened to me where my situation is like I with a calm voice tell them, hey, are you all right? Is everything okay? Is there anything I could help you with? And then once they see that I'm really mellow, that I'm not giving them that same attitudes towards them, that same anger, they mellow out. And they actually apologize. There has been situations where they apologize because they're like, because I'm not giving them back that same anger, that same attitude. And I've been there. I've done that. But I mean, yeah, there's situations where like, wait a minute, dude, we're in the same boat. Don't fucking come at me like that, and I'm gonna give them the same attitude. It just depends on the situation, though. I mean,
Yeah, but that's it's just us justifying the means, man. And we do that, and I know everyone does that. That's what I'm saying. We have to be better, dude. Like, why the fuck is it always an eye for an eye? What the fuck? Why isn't it just easier just to walk away? Let that motherfucker get his victory that he thinks he got or she thinks they got.
Oh yeah,
Well, it isn't always up to us, bro.
It is.
At the
end of it, it always comes
Shut
up
the
to you.
fuck up,
No,
Brandon.
it always
it's
comes.
not.
It always comes down to us. Yes, it
Peer
does.
pressure, bro.
Oh,
You could be the most peaceful person, Popeye. Fucking some motherfucker comes up to you. You don't want to fight. You don't want to go there. But you got this whole crowd of dumb motherfuckers around you, fucking egging it on. Even if you want to walk away, this other motherfucker's hyped up, and now you don't have a choice.
Oh, you always got a choice, bro.
that's what I'm saying. You
Like,
always have a
I
fucking
get where
choice.
you're coming from with the whole peer pressure, but that falls on everything, dude.
but it's
Like, I get it. But if you can't control yourself to the point where you're peer pressured by someone else, then that's on you.
that's the
Now-
younger crowd, though. That's
No,
the
no,
younger,
no,
the immature
no,
crowd.
That
Hell
shit
no.
can
You
fall
can-
on
you can
adults
fall-
too.
yeah, it
Fuck
can-
that,
Nah,
dude.
nah.
dude.
No,
I've
don't
seen
get.
it.
No, I ain't
hell
giving fucking adults break because I've seen adults act on because they're getting hyped up and shit. I'm sitting there, wow, look at you now. Does that feel fucking good? Oh, well, they're egging me on. Yeah, you look like a fucking idiot just like the other person. What was the point of that? Well, they were doing this and that. Okay, got it. I get it. But why did you have to react to it?
Maybe because I guess I'm over that. I'm over that where I could get nobody could hype me up anymore. Nobody could persuade me to do something. I don't care whoever it is. I mean, I'm gonna react the way I want to react, not because somebody's telling me something behind me.
No, right, but that's you though, and that's what I'm saying. Like I've seen plenty of people that can control, but I've seen plenty of others like I was getting hyped up. Like, all right, I get it. Dude.
I get that. Yeah,
but
I know what
why
you mean.
react that way?
Yeah,
what did you gain from it?
No,
I didn't look like a bitch.
It all revolves on you. The way you feel. If someone's being a dick to you, they're not making you mad or sad. You are making yourself mad or sad on what the fuck they're saying. It literally comes back to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's that saying? I'm probably going to fuck this up, but the problem's not the problem. It's your reaction to the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
No, I get that.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with anyone's attitude. Let's say, fucking Nanda, you come at me with an attitude. Cool. That just shows me what kind of day you're having, week you're having, or that you're going through some shit. But if I react the same way and I start ripping you a new one and then all of a sudden we throw hands, what was the point of that?
Yeah.
What? Oh, because I didn't let him talk to me like that? Oh, I'm fucking tough? Like, what? Now, at the same time, is there situations that you have to act?
Yes.
Yeah, most fucking definitely, dude. If someone's coming across, let's say, swinging a bat at my brother, boy.
Yeah.
In that situation, God help you, because first, I'm going to approach the situation. How can I disarm this person? You continue on, but continue on. Things are going to change. And again, I'm almost sounding kind of like a hypocrite, but goddamn, it's how you act to everything else, man. Because you said it earlier. Someone can just be having a shitty fucking day, week, month, year, whatever it is. Does that justify their actions? No, it does not at all.
No, not at all.
But what's going to make the difference is how you react, man. It really is. And I think that's where we all go wrong, is that we don't realize, fuck, man, they're just having a shitty fucking day.
Or they're just trying to get a rise out of you.
Yeah, or trying to get something out of you so I can get under his skin and fucking push him over that edge.
Yeah, push him over that edge to do something stupid.
Yeah, and now you look like a fucking piece of shit.
No, but that's what I'm saying. No one can get under your skin unless you allow them to. It all comes back to you. Dude, I grew up in an environment where being tough was the fucking thing, man. Fighting for the dumbest fucking thing was a thing. I'm literally in a point in my life. You can call me a bitch. You can call me whatever you want. All across the fucking room, fucking 10 feet away from me, it doesn't affect me.
Pussy.
It's not going to affect me. You can call me all that shit and it will never fucking affect me until you put your hands on me and we're going to have a fucking
story.
Yeah, that's a whole different fucking story. But
and see, what I'm getting at is that, like, how can I put this? It's just us as a society condone that kind of shit. Just like us as a society look down on a man that can break down and cry. Because what have you been taught your whole life? A man can't cry. The man is not supposed to cry.
Hombres no lloran.
And you don't do it in public. Why? Because you believe that everybody else believes a man is not supposed to.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, see, but that's what I'm getting at. You don't have a fucking choice.
I do it like every other man. I go in the fucking bathroom, cry, wash my face, and get the fuck on out.
I just take long showers.
Why though? Because society deems that it's not okay.
Because most of the time, a man's feeling doesn't fucking matter.
Exactly, because it wasn't your choice. It was society's choice.
Yeah, exactly.
And
you're a man. Nobody fucking cares.
Control about that.
You're
That's what I'm getting at.
someone else dictate.
Man the fuck up.
You're letting someone else dictate your life and who you are. Everyone says, "Oh, I live for myself." Fuck, get the fuck out of here. Especially if you're on there influencing it or whatever it is. Hey, good for you. Fucking get your money. But the fact that there's been, reports of like people depressed because they lost followers, are like, God damn, like seriously?
I know.
Like, God damn, you're letting society control every aspect of your life.
Yeah, well, that's what
every single one of us is not promised tomorrow, dude.
And that's what I'm getting at. But when I say that, we don't necessarily have a choice.
No.
Believe me, I feel blessed every time I wake up in the morning.
Exactly, dude.
Again,
I mean,
it comes down to what you believe what richness is to you.
Yeah.
I feel like a millionaire when I wake up.
Yeah,
because I woke up.
Yeah. It's like, fuck, dude, I don't make millions here. I don't have the greatest job. I mean, it's a pretty good job. Like, by my standards, I have a great fucking job. Other people have my same job and say, fuck this place. This place sucks. I don't want to be here.
Oh,
cool.
people.
That's their opinion. But
Yeah,
I mean,
some people hate that type of job. It's like, dude, it's not for you.
Yeah, but I mean, what I'm getting at is, like, I consider myself rich. Shit, I mean, I got a place to live. I got my bills paid. I got my car paid. Shit, I went to fucking Hawaii. What more do I fucking want? You know?
Yeah.
You know, what's that one saying is like the things that you complain about day in, day out, other people dream about.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we're so fucking ungrateful as human beings, man.
All morning, all that day, the Uvalde shooting, I was having a fucked up day. Bad motherfucking day. I mean, all morning long, you know, and that shooting happened like around noontime.
Yeah.
And holy shit. I was like, I'm over here
Complaining about petty shit.
complaining about this shit that happened to me, and this shit just went down. It's like that believe me, my problems were just disappeared.
Out the window.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you, man.
Because it's like, the fuck, I mean, these families, I mean, were fucking ripped apart because of that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's where that saying comes from. Some people drown in a glass of water, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But all these things that have happened, dude, you know, condolences to everybody that's like
going through this.
Honestly,
right now.
these last couple of weeks have been so fucking rough, dude. Like, it's insane, man, that this could all be happening in literally less than fucking month.
But you know what's mind blowing, dude, and is that shootings and drive-bys happen on a daily, dude.
Yeah.
We just don't hear about it because it's not newsworthy. It's like, how many people from, you know, cities that we know are just criminal ridden,
Bro.
drive-bys, and kids, man. I just saw an article too where they finally arrested some guy that did a drive-by, and I think it was a 18-year-old child, baby, died. Did we hear about it? Fuck no.
Hell no.
18-year-old or 18-month-old?
18-month-old, sorry.
Yeah,
Let me fix myself. 18-month-old, though, but a child, man. Did we hear about it? No, it's just some little small-ass article you see on the side because it's not newsworthy. But this shit happens on a fucking daily. You know, the one thing that I've been seeing, oh, my God, I can't believe this has been happening, you know, this past few weeks. You know, wake the fuck up. Look in other cities that are just poor. It happens on a fucking daily. There's kids that have been prepped on. They hear drive-bys every goddamn night.
That environment that you're talking about, I grew up in that environment.
And that's what I'm saying, though, dude. So you know firsthand, bro. You know firsthand this is a fucking daily thing.
They don't care because this poor community.
Exactly. It doesn't affect their home. It only matters to somebody or society when it gets close to home. Why only then? Why the fuck only then when there's a chance that your family or your kids can be threatened by it? What the fuck? What about those other families, man?
It's like what I've said, and I'm pretty sure I've said it on here before. People don't think it's a problem until it's a problem for them.
Yes.
Yeah. Then they got to get up and do something about it.
It just sucks, dude, and it breaks my fucking heart, man, because it's just gonna be a revolving fucking door, dude.
And we can talk about this, and we can fucking try spreading awareness, but you know, honestly, shit's never gonna really change, man.
Until everyone stands up as a fucking society, and you look at the person that you're pissed about and say, "God damn, dude, what the fuck? Why am I mad? Why?"
Yeah, because I mean,
until we stop and pay attention to our kids, and until we stop, and whether you be a mother or father, whatever it is you choose to call yourself, and you walked away from your kid, whatever, that's your fucking choice. But if you don't at least goddamn take care of something to show a little bit of interest to hopefully instill a little bit of hope, what the fuck are we doing, dude?
yeah, because I mean, endless counts of stories that I've seen where they're little kids in the neighborhood growing up. You know, they're best of friends, played baseball, played played sports together. But once they start getting to that age, oh, you're from a different block. I'll see you later. And that's it.
No, that I know exactly.
You know, and then all of a sudden they're shooting at each other, trying to stab each other, just because they're from different blocks. Boy, but don't you remember they used to play ball with each other when they were little kids? You know, it's like, what happened from that moment to get to the point where you're shooting each other, trying to kill each other, just because they're from a different block, a different neighborhood.
Peer pressure, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and that sucks, man. That sucks. I mean, it's wrong. You know.
You know, on my part, man, because honestly, personally, I'm getting fucking tired of talking about it. Like, I know for a lot of people, what I'm about to say is not going to mean anything because it doesn't change anything. It doesn't bring anyone back. It doesn't do anything. It really doesn't. You know, but my prayers go out to everyone out there, everyone that's suffering.
Yeah.
In the current situations that have happened and past situations, I'm sorry. I'm a loss for words because it's pain that no one will ever understand unless you've been there. And even then, our pain falls to ourselves as individuals. I'm sorry for what you're going through, what you've been through, and the pain that's going to continue. Is it right? No, not by no fucking means.
Not at all.
Should you fight every fucking day? Yes, most fucking definitely. Whether you choose to fight for something that I don't believe in, just fucking fight. Do something.
Yeah, and by no means don't you ever think that you're alone either.
No, never. Whether if you're getting picked on, if something is happening and you feel like fuck, no one gives a shit. Trust me, there's someone that cares. Whether it be, oh, fuck, no one's going to listen. Trust me, someone's going to listen. Oh, this is never going to stop. Trust me, it will stop. Just say something. Ask for help. Whether you're a kid, you're an adult, anything.
You know?
Like this whole trying to, like we mentioned it earlier, trying to man up and be fucking tough. Get the fuck over it. Like, we're not in some fucking movie. This is real. When people get hurt, they get fucking hurt. When people pass, they pass. They're not coming back.
Yeah, what does tough get you, man? At the end of the day, you're just gonna end up like also with a bad knee predicting the weather and shit. Because
fuck
yeah,
yeah.
I mean, and what now? Now he's got a bad knee, and where's the toughness gone? Nobody uses shit about that at this point.
You know, I once in a while try to tell my grandkid, you know, he's in elementary school. I always tell him, you know, once in a while, hey, you know, when you're in recess and you see a kid that's to the side, you know, nobody invites them to play, you know, and they're just every day they're all alone in the corner of the playground. I tell them, you know what? Go say hi to him. Go see what his name is. Go see if he wants to play with you guys. You know, don't let a kid be, you know, alone during recess. You know, because I tell them, because, you know, in my mind, I'm pretty sure there are some in every school. You know, that's what I try to tell them. You know, be a good kid. Go talk to kids that don't really
have friends.
Yeah, basically, you know.
Yeah, and same thing, dude. Like, kind of be aware of how you teach your kids too, man. Because I mean, my kids have come home saying that their friends didn't want to play with them, so they had to play by themselves for recess.
Yeah,
and it's just the way you handle that situation. You know, the first time me and my wife didn't talk to them, it was like, just ignore it. They're not your friends, dude. That means a lot to them kids that their friends didn't want to play with them that day. Yeah, like be a little bit more compassionate about it. Because to them, that's everything. Like, my friends ignored me, and I had to play by myself, Dad. Like, and then they're not your friends. Like, that was my first answer. Then you had to, like, step back, like, damn, I'm sorry that happened to you.
See,
maybe you can see if you can make more friends somewhere else.
You know, like, quick peek in my younger years, I was a loner. Because, you know, 12 years of school, I changed schools at least 9 times.
Damn.
You know, every year it was a new school for me, and
I feel that.
And you know, trying to find friends, at a new school, and then all of a sudden you find friends, and then they change schools again. It's like, dude, that was fucking rough. And I mean, I was most of my school years I was a loner, you know. So that's what I try to entice my grandkid to do, you know.
Yeah, but later on, you kind of just learn that friends don't really mean everything, man.
Yeah, when you get older, though.
Yeah,
I mean, but during that time when you're a little kid, and then friendship means the most for you, man.
Yeah,
that's the hard part, though. You know, you start getting harder and harder in ways of your mind, because I mean, it took me fucking once I got to high school to realize that fuck friends, you know. But then again, most of my school years, I mean, it was a mission to try to find friends, because I was always a loner, because they would change schools, you know.
See, I didn't have that issue. My issue was I was just always a fucking loner, dude. I don't know why. Well, I know why.
It's like, come on, man.
I was the short, fat kid that everybody picked on, bro.
You short?
Yeah. I didn't get to my height, my size, until my senior year in high school.
No shit.
I was always the short, fat one. I was always the awkward one, because I chose to read instead of make friends.
Yeah.
You know? And I never had friends. And my junior year, when I started getting bigger, I started, making a lot of friends because of my size.
Yeah.
And right now, where I stand now, me worrying about having friends and trying to make all those friends, I'm like, fuck, why did I even bother?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't count more than a handful of those motherfuckers that I still talk to today. You know?
No, but I mean, you don't realize that until later.
Yeah, and you don't realize that then. But
yeah, you don't realize that. I mean, yeah, because I mean, I was the size I am right now when I was 14. When I hit freshman, I was already 6'2", 220 pounds. Even 13 years old, I was already like that. But I mean, I stuck out like a fucking sore thumb, like they say, because nobody wanted to hang out with me because I was too fucking huge. You know, I looked too old. You know, I looked like 40 when I was 14. You know, who the fuck's gonna wanna? You know, no. Once I got older, I got over that shit.
You do get over it. I got picked on, man. When I used to play in the soccer leagues, I would fucking hear parents, check his birth certificate. Like, that shit.
Yeah. I hear you. Yeah,
dude, that shit's funny now, but
same
that shit
thing
was hurtful as fuck.
Oh fuck yeah, man.
Shit, you think that's bad, man? And this is why I say that whole bullying thing is bullshit, because I got picked on my whole life, and I never once thought about going to shoot up the fucking school. You know what I mean? Which, I mean, considering the shit I went through, I should have been one of those motherfuckers, you know? By the statistics.
I got beat up, bro. I got beat up so many times.
Bro, I had the high school whore say she wouldn't fuck me. You know how fucking demeaning that shit is? Like, she's been with the whole school, but she won't touch me? Like, really, bitch? Not that I'm, complaining about it, but I'm just saying. It's like when you hear somebody openly talk about that shit right behind you, that shit hurts, man.
Yeah. And I agree.
You know what I mean? It's like, dude, when I was in high school, I hit like the pits of fucking what it is to be fucking depressed.
Yeah.
But, junior year came around, I started, and then that's what I did. I worked on myself, and I started losing weight. I gained height, I gained size, and all of a sudden it was like, holy shit,
did you ever reach out to anybody?
Where'd you come from? Fuck no, nobody helped me. People, and that's a fucked up thing. It's
you're all alone, bro.
My own family knew I was having problems, and they didn't speak out to help. Sometimes they were the ones fucking picking on me too.
Man.
You know?
I would have wanted somebody to fucking help me out. Somebody throw me a hand, throw me a bone on growing up, on shit that you're gonna face when you start growing up. Nobody fucking came up to me. You know why? I don't know. And I have a huge fucking family, bro. Mm-hmm. Huge fucking family.
You have a lot of relatives. Honestly, what's your family? Your daughter, your grandson.
That's it.
Your mom.
You know. But I mean,
relatives is that's a lot. Like everyone has a gang of relatives, but family, like legit family, like that they care about you, you care about them. It's not a whole lot. You know what I mean? If you really diddle it down.
Once you start growing up and you realize that shit, yeah, of course.
Like,
yeah, that's when
I have a lot of relatives too.
That's when you turn into a real asshole, because then you realize real quick, you know what? I don't need any of these fucking people.
Yeah.
I don't need any of it. It's
think
nice to have.
You know what's crazy? The friendship that we all built, but we built our friendship on.
Putazos, man.
And through the ringer, honestly, dude. Like, we built a friendship off of trust. I had to trust you guys to know that you guys would not let me get fucking stomped the fuck out. And you know what sucks? Like, that kind of, like, would we be friends if it wasn't for a situation like that? I don't know, honestly. If we worked at a different spot where none of us were constantly on our fucking toes, or constantly like, hey man, if fucking shit pops off, I got you. And I do have to prove that to you. And I have proven that shit to you guys individually, all together, everything. That, hey motherfuckers, I will not let you down. That kind of friendship, it's kind of hard to fucking like walk away from. You know what I mean? Like, dude, like the friendship that I have with you guys was built on fucking, like you said, fucking putazos, going through the ringer, getting fucked up together. You know, always. Man,
bro, before you keep going fucked up, not like getting drunk or anything, like literally getting our ass kicked.
Yes. Getting our fucking asses whooped, getting like always like being in a stressful environment like that and still make friends out of it. It's intense. It's intense, but those kind of friendships I feel like are a lot stronger, dude, because like you see what a person is in a fucking situation where no one wants to be in. Like, who the fuck honestly wants to be in a situation where your life is actually you could get fucking really hurt, man?
Sent to the hospital.
Exactly. You guys had fucking a gun pulled out on you guys, like the fucking knives pulled out on you guys, like you know what I mean? Fucking, we got fucking bum rushed by fucking 15 people, man. Yeah. Fucking rocks thrown at us. We got fucking cans thrown at us. Fucking outnumbered, fucking 100-1 type shit.
But none of us left.
None of us left. And we fucking stuck it out. And I always told you guys this. I keep coming back for you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel safe with you guys being with somebody else. And I'd always tell that shit to you guys.
Believe me.
I feel bad if I don't come back because I don't know who the fuck is watching your back.
Believe me, it hurt me a lot. It hurt me a lot when I was out. When I had to leave. I couldn't go back. You know, believe me, if I fucking thought about it so much, so hard, that I just wanted to keep going to work because of you guys. But I mean, I just couldn't anymore. You know.
No, but friendships, they're awesome, dude. Honestly,
when you find the right ones.
Yeah, when you find the right ones. Like, I mean, we don't always hang out. I'm the type of person, like, if you're doing good, I'm happy for you, and I'll root for you on the sidelines, honestly. Yep. That's the kind of friend I am, dude. Like, get it, dude. The day that you guys are fucking feeling down and want to talk, hey, man, I'm more than fucking happy to fucking talk to you. But if you guys are just always constantly trying to, like, party and shit, that's not me. I won't do it, you know. I'll hang out, exactly. Like,
go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, speaking of which, I think it's past Popeye's bedtime right now. Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Looking like
this shit hurts getting up, man.
Yeah, well, you're staying a little quiet over there, bro.
Yeah, he's been quiet for a pretty long time.
No, man,
I almost forgot.
The one thing that I want whoever listens to this is that we're not telling anyone what to decide, what to fight for, nothing. We're not telling you how to raise your kids.
You are your own person to decide.
Yeah, you really are. You know, at the end of the day, at the end of the night, at the end of this recording, this is just the opinion of four motherfuckers here. We're just giving our thoughts. That's it. You know, what you decide to do day in, day out, that's on you. On my part, I just hope that you shoot to be a better person than you were yesterday. I think, Chewy, you said it earlier, you know, it's not about fucking next month. It's not about anything. It doesn't matter who you were in the past. It's what you're trying to change and be better the next day. That's it. I hope that one day we all wake up and say, fuck, man, I just want to live a good life. That's it. Whether it be with millions of dollars or wherever you're at, I just want to live a good life That's it. And like I was saying, nothing but prayers and love to everyone that's going through some shit. I really don't know what else to say to that.
All right. No, that's good enough, man. That's good enough. That's it for this episode. We dug deep today. We dug really deep.
Yeah, we threw some shit out there. I honestly wasn't intending to throw all my high school shit out there, but
okay.
Hey, man, it's all between us four, I guess you could say. But no, I mean, okay, we're done for this episode. Go ahead. Any comments? Anything that you want to talk about? Anything that you want us to talk about? Go ahead and shoot us an email at bouncerhotline@gmail.com. bouncerhotline@gmail.com. You could listen. Oh, nowadays I uploaded all the episodes on YouTube. You could actually go not watch us because it's just audio, but the podcast is on there already. So you can't, if for some reason you can't, if you can't really listen to us on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Prime, Stitcher, I mean, all these big, huge apps. We always have YouTube now. Oh, and also Facebook, of course. I can't forget Facebook. We're on Facebook as well. So anytime you're on like online on social media, you could actually listen to us on Facebook as well. But yeah, so yeah. Thanks for listening. It's a pretty long episode, but I appreciate if you listen through the whole episode. And let's try to make this a better world. At least, do something.
One person at a time, bro.
Yeah. So
it all starts with you.
All right. I'm your co-host, El Oso.
Yeah, Big G saying goodbye and good night.
It's your boy Brandon. Be safe.
It's Popeye. Good night. Be safe.